Microsoft devotees unite.
There was a land of magic and beauty where peace reigned.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Xbox 360 exclusive games.
Filled with fun!
As the name might suggest, only games that were exclusive to the Xbox 360 home console made the cut. So Mass Effect has to sit this one out, as the games did later come to the PS3 as ports.
Implications unpleasant.
Although, to make sure this list is nice and full, games that did have PC ports are still fair game. Number 10, Geometry Wars Retro Evolved 2. Bright lights, trance music, and crazy shapes shooting every which way. No, you're not incredibly high, at least not this time. You're playing Geometry Wars. One of the most popular games on the Xbox Live Arcade, Geometry Wars is a fast-paced, highly addictive, multi-directional shooter. Like many of its predecessors, the game doesn't rely on amazing graphics or narrative storytelling, but instead engrosses players by putting them in increasingly crazy situations and rewarding them when all the carnage has ceased. Number 9, Fable II. In the mythical world of Albion, players are given a medley of choices that will define the destinies of their character and make them heroes or villains.
But I recognize what's in those eyes. Goodness, decency, respect for the law.
While the story follows a general outline, the player can choose to do good or evil, and these choices will define world events, NPC reactions, and even the physical appearance of the character, making them either beautiful and haloed with light or vile and surrounded by a demonic aura.
Okay, I'm getting worried now.
The game also gives players the choice to specialize in magic, firearms, or swords, or make a combination of all three. It may not have lived up to Peter Molyneux's hype, but it was still solid.
I am so sorry for what I did to you. I've never forgiven myself, you know. And I never forgot you.
Number 8, Crackdown. The sales pitch for most open-world sandbox third-person shooters must start with, imagine GTA, but with, and then you fill in the blank.
Now let's show these gangs who's boss.
Crackdown works because it uses this semi-classic formula and injects it with some new elements like futuristic weaponry and superpowers.
Complete these races to increase your agility.
The objective of the game, unlike GTA, is to eliminate all the crime in the city and bring peace. Much like GTA, players do that by ruthlessly murdering people with big guns and fast cars. Players can also strategically plan how they eliminate final bosses and are given the choice to face baddies head-on or slowly cripple them by taking out their ammunition and supplies before delivering the final blow. Plus, hunting for orbs is the most addictive thing ever. Number 7, Mark of the Ninja. As the title implies, ninjas abound in this game where the player assumes control of an unnamed warrior who must discover the secret behind his mysterious mark and the murder of his clan.
I foresaw this day would come, and so I called upon a champion to fight for us.
Mark of the Ninja is a 2D stealth action game where players must be as stealthy as possible while dispatching of their enemies and using their surroundings to blend in.
What happened to the light?
Players can also cause confusion and fear amongst their enemies and use the resulting chaos to escape or kill. Extra points are given for the swift concealment of bodies, and special completion bonuses encourage you to replay missions several times over.
Use the breathing techniques I taught you. They will ease the pain.
Number 6, Dead Rising.
Zombies are stupid and slow.
Killing zombies isn't a new idea when it comes to video games. Killing them with just about anything from chainsaws to gumball machines, however, is slightly novel. There's nothing quite like that sense of accomplishment as you run through a throng of zombies while having them with a chainsaw. There is a story to this game, but let's be honest, you're playing it because you can throw plates like ninja stars and cut up some shambling undead. It's also worth mentioning that we are aware of the remake for the Wii, Chop Till You Drop, but it's a different enough game rather than a straight-up port. Number 5, Alan Wake.
Alice?
As Alan Wake, players are dropped into a dark and dangerous world of shadows. Here, light is a tool as well as a weapon against the monstrous beings that lurk in the darkness. The The protagonist uses various lighting implements to weaken and then kill creatures, but your flashlight's batteries must be replaced regularly.
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Players were introduced to this new gameplay system, and this set Alan Wake apart from the typical survival horror games, requiring a strategy that forced you to conserve power as well as ammunition. Number 4. Left 4 Dead. Bored with your run-of-the-mill shambling zombies? Well, Left 4 Dead not only offers you the 28 Days Later type super fast climby zombies, but a whole new set of enhanced zombies that can do things which include, but are not limited to, exploding and covering you with undead catnip goo, leaping from insane distances, catching you with a super long tongue, or just generally hulking out. Providing one of the best cooperative experiences anywhere. Left 4 Dead proved that the apocalypse can be a huge amount of fun if you've got 3 friends to experience it with. Number 3. Forza Horizon. Fast cars, awesome tracks, and beautiful graphics. What more could a racing gamer ask for? The Forza series has earned its iconic status by providing its fans with a great balance of gameplay and intense racing. The spin-off entry in this series stands out for the detailed open world it let its players explore, allowing them a considerable amount of freedom when compared to other racing sims.
You have arrived at your destination.
If multiplayer shenanigans were your thing, Horizon also featured an amazing cat and mouse chase mode that could keep you going for days. Number 2. Gears of War 2.
Reporting for duty, sir!
Drop the sir shit, kid. We're not that polite out here.
Following the seemingly final events of the first game, those pesky locusts have returned, and this time they're even more pissed off. A more focused and emotional tale this time around. Gears of War 2 follows Delta Squad on their quest to find Dom's wife amidst the worsening Locust War.
Tell me we aren't where I think we are.
Of course, all of the series' best qualities were back and better than ever, from the intense cover mechanics to the overflowing machismo of its protagonists.
Heard there's a shitload of grubs there, Sergeant!
More like 10 shitloads.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
That's the ticket.
Number 1. Halo 3.
It's good to see you, Chief.
Likewise, ma'am.
The Xbox has become synonymous with one of its most popular titles, and with good reason.
When did you know?
Just now, but I had my hopes.
Since the first entry in the series all the way up to the 5th, players have lauded Halo as one of the best and most intense multiplayer games out there. It should come as no surprise then that the third such installment should be regarded as one of the greatest.
Killjoy.
A truly complete package. Not only did number 3 boast an end to its ambitious single-player saga, but it also featured one of the most robust and feature-laden multiplayer suites of any game on the platform.
Contested overkill.
This is one case where the enormous amount of hype was warranted, as Halo 3 went down as a peerless powerhouse for the Microsoft brand.
Cocky bastard just loves to run his mouth.
Does he usually mention me?
Do you agree with our list?
God damn it!
Which exclusives made your 360 purchase worth it? For more engaging top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You really seem to know what you're doing. Who are you guys, anyway?